really messy, and I don't know, it makes me upset, honestly. Salam! So welcome back to my channel. Today I will be giving an overview about the 4 Points by Sheraton. So basically this is a hotel where I'm staying during the 21 days quarantine in Hong Kong, and I will be giving my own overview and my honest opinion about this hotel, what I like, what I dislike, what is the packages that they are offering, and what is the facilities, the tools, like everything that is provided to you during your stay, your 21 days. The first thing I want to talk about is the location. So basically this hotel is in Lantau Island. It is very close to the airport. So it's pretty convenient for everybody that is already living in the Lantau Island, and more for people that are landing in Hong Kong by night. The second thing I want to talk about is basically the room size. So normally this hotel are providing 3 kinds of package. So the first package is with ocean view, the second package is with city view, and then the third package is like a bigger room, like a room that has a bigger size. But the third point that I would like to talk about is the room size. In fact, the room I am in right now is 21 square meter, but I would like to, actually I have given more advices on my previous video that is talking about what you should do and you should not do while choosing a hotel for your quarantine stay. So you can come back to that video for more details, but just as a quick tip, basically, if you are traveling alone, it is much better to choose a room that has 2 beds. The fourth point I would like to mention is the cleanliness of the room. Actually, I was very surprised how clean this room is. It was really sharp in terms of cleanliness. Everything was clean, everything was fresh, and the smell was perfect. I was very afraid for the carpet, actually, because I know that the carpet can like hold a lot of mess, and since I have asthma, so I was really upset and really afraid about that. But once I'm here, so I was like, oh, it smells really good, and then the carpet was really clean and everything was clean, so I was surprised. So if you have a baby, if you're traveling with a baby, or if you have some health issues as I do, so just go for this hotel. I really recommend. Well, point number 5 is the food. So basically, and I'm quite sure that you already checked Facebook and the support groups on Facebook, there is plenty of publications that are basically on the food and how the food is rubbish in many restaurants here in Hong Kong. I totally agree with that, and I can tell you that here in this hotel, you will not have this issue. Actually, I was really surprised by the food, how great it is, how delicious it is, and full of nutrition. So actually the food here, well, basically I have a very specific diet, so I have already requested from the service here to follow my diet, and I was quite happy with the result. Well, I do not deny that the first days was pretty tough, so I had to call them back like again and again. I can say that it was many times, but in the end I've been able to get the right food with the right amount and with the right like details that I already requested from them. So here the food, like, you have 3 meals per day, so from breakfast to lunch to dinner, you have the ability to pre-choose actually the food that you want to have every day. Once you board in, or once you register to check in here, so basically you have a form that you can fulfill, and then this form will help you to have all the meals and to see all the meals during your 21 days quarantine here. So you can pre-choose the meals that you have, and you can just send them this form that you already fulfilled, and they will be following it. So for the food, it's 5-star. So for point number 6, I would like to mention the nice touches that this hotel has. In fact, you have the package, and this package contains already 3 meals per day, but sometimes they send you some snacks and then they just wish you to enjoy more. So it's like a good touch, a nice touch from them, feeling that you are not alone there. So there is people here serving you and helping you to get during this quarantine and to keep your mood up. So this is actually a nice touch, and I loved it about this hotel. So for point number 7, I would like to mention, and I would like to talk about the service here in this hotel. So in fact, I had some bad reviews and I have some bad comments from my colleagues that are, or my friends that are on other hotels here in Hong Kong. They complain about the service and how the staff in other hotels just saying, sorry, we cannot do that, sorry, we cannot bring you that, stuff like this. Actually here, I did not have this issue completely. So whenever I'm calling the service for help, they're just trying to help me as much as they can. So as you can see, everything was perfect in this hotel. I do recommend it. But before recommending this hotel, I would like to mention some small details that I was not upset about, but disappointed. So basically here in this hotel, you don't have the ability to open the windows. So this is not an option. The windows are already sealed. Even though I have a beautiful ocean view, like I would just like to open the windows and get some fresh air, but this is unfortunately not an option here in this hotel. So it is not related to the package I have taken, but it is related to the whole hotel. So whatever package you take with 4 Points by Sheraton, you will not have the ability to open the windows. For people that would like to use the TV and just connect it to their laptop, so maybe to watch Netflix, or for my case, watch Netflix and then play Switch Nintendo. So basically you need to think about bringing your own HDMI cable, or just get it delivered once here in Hong Kong. So the last point I would like to complain about, well actually I would like to raise to you, is once I checked in, so in fact I'm not blaming the hotel for that, because as they say, this is completely rules. So I'm not really complaining about this, but I just wanted to share my own experience and how it was frustrating for me, because I had luggage once I landed in Hong Kong. I spent long time overseas, so obviously I had luggage. And basically once I checked in, I had to take my luggage to my room. So I know that nobody is allowed to enter my room and nobody is allowed to help me do that. So I just asked the hotel service to borrow the stroller, then I can just use it to carry my luggage upstairs. So basically they said that this is not possible and I need to take care of my luggage by my own. So it was like really messy, and I don't know, it makes me upset honestly, because I needed to push my suitcases. I had many, and at the same time I needed to make sure that if I entered the room, I could not like go out from the room. This is the rules. So basically I needed to block the door and then try to push my luggage, and at the same time make sure that I left nothing behind me. So it was like quite messy. So the last point I would like to mention is how they clean the room once we check out. Recently the room beside me was free, so it was empty, and then they just needed to clean it for another person. So basically what they have done is that they completely emptied the room. So they empty, I mean, when I talk about making the room empty, it's just like removing all the facilities and utilities that they already given to you, and then replace it by a new one. And in fact they had replaced even the filter that they used to refresh air here. So I think that even in terms of prevention against this virus, against COVID-19, they're really good. So this is it, guys. I hope that this video was helpful and that was full of information. In fact, I have tried to cover all the points, and I have tried to help you as much as I can to know and to decide about 4 Points by Sheraton. So basically, if you want to go for a 4-star hotel, just go for this one because it's like the best choice that you can have here in Hong Kong. I totally recommend this hotel. I totally recommend the service here, and I'm quite happy with 21 days I've spent here in this hotel. Yet I have days to go, so I will be sharing more with you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.